Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video I'll be taking if statement, for loop and while and if else. So I'll be taking these four, how they work and what are they. So let's begin with if statement, the first one. These are actually known as control statement. I mean all four of them control statements. Okay, so we'll be dealing with first one, if statement. If statements. So what is known as conditional statement. Okay. So or selectional structure, because it checks for the given condition and then selects the particular action. Okay. So the format for if is format in C++ is if, and here's the condition that will be given inside the bracket, and within the braces the program statements. So this is how the if is used in C++. So let's take an example. If this is example, if condition, let's take a is less than 3. So here we are initializing a is equal to 2, then a is less than 3. So what will happen? Cout a. So the a is 2 now. So here 2 is less than 3. Yes. So it will execute the inner whatever the statements are given. So here it is given cout a. So in the screen you can see the value of a will be printed as 2. So on the screen display you can see just 2, because here cout a. So a is holding 2, so it will be 2. So next control statement is that is a for statement. The second one, for statement. A for statement encloses one or more C++ statement, okay, that forms the body of the loop. So the statement in the loop repeat continuously upon certain number of times. This will be gone repeating until the condition is false. So for this the format is format for loop. That is, one second, let me take down. Yeah, let's write down the format. That is for inside bracket. Here the first thing, there are three items here in this. The first one is initialize expression. That is initialize, oh sorry, initialization expression or expressions. There can be two or more, like example I'll give right now. And there will be colon here, a semicolon, and text expression, and there will be one more, that is update expression. This is how the format of for loop. So let's take an example, and The example is for int. You can define here directly the variables ctr is equal to 0 and ctr less than 10 ctr plus plus. This is how the for loop. Here some more statement which will for the ctr 0 all the lines will be executed. Then here at first ctr is 0, so here the comparison goes on, that is validation. 0 is less than 10, yes, so it will enter the loop and all this code execute. Then again here's ctr plus plus, again there will be updation, then again validation. Here that is ctr1, 1 is less than 10, yes, so it will again this all program, I mean lines will execute. Then again the ctr will be updated. So one more example for loop is for, let's assume int I, j are already declared. So for I equal to 0, I equal to 0, uh, one more we can declare here, that is j equal to 0 semicolon I less than 10 and you can define here like j plus plus comma I equal to I plus 1. It is same as I plus plus. Okay, the same thing you can write it as I equal to I plus 1, or you can write like this also, that is I plus equal to 1. For decreasing you can use, this is known as decrement. For decreasing, that is j minus minus. To increment, that is plus plus. So this here, whatever statement you want to put, you can assign here inside the braces. So this is how the for loop works, for statement. So next that is while statement. So let's go to while. So while statement, that is while statement is also known as entry control loop. So this you should remember, that is it is also known as entry control loop. So while statement, this is also known as entry control loop. Why this is known as because it executes a set of program till like a condition evaluate to true. I mean till the value is true, it will execute. So let's define the format first, then we'll go for an example. Format for this is while, this is text expression, and there's a brace here, the program statements, that's it, the closing brace. So this is how the while is used. So let's take one example. I'll be taking an example. The example is let's take I is given as 2 and here there's a while, that is I less than 4, and here there's some condition given to you, and inside this remember there should be updation for I plus plus. So this is how it works until the I is here while is false, the all the statement will work. Once I reaches 4, so it will exit the while loop. So let's take one more example for while. So that is, let's take again the same thing, but one more method which you can do is I can be given as 0, and while I plus plus, this is also how we can update the I value. So remember you keep 1 minus from the starting, so that because here the updation takes place, then the comparison, so then the statement inside the braces execute. So let's go to the next control statement, that is if else. First go to else. We'll first do no. There's one more statement, that is do while. So let's discuss do while first. Then we'll go for else, if else. Okay. So the next one is do while loop. Do while loop. This you can see everywhere because this is also important loop which you use in programs and all. So do while loop is similar to while loop, but the difference is just here there's a testing occurs at the bottom of the loop. So this is also known as exit control loop. Exit control loop, because the validation takes place at the end bottom of the do while. So this is how the format. I'll give you the format first, then we'll go for an example. The format is do, then here there are program statements, and at the end here there's a while text expression. So this is how the format of do while. So for example, let's take an example of do while. The example is like int v. So do, what will happen is there's some statement here. Okay, let's assume, so at the end while v is less than or equal to 5, you can do like this, and there is a semicolon here. Remember you should put this semicolon or else there won't be any meaning for this do while, it will give error. So here inside let make it as v plus plus. So here's the validation taking place. So uh, this is known as which also known as which type, that is exit control loop. So here the main difference is between the while and do. The while while will validate at the starting, here at the end. Here one more thing you can notice is, for example v was 0, so for fifth term this will execute one more time because the validation takes place at the last, so hence it will work one more time then the validation. But here while before itself it will validate, So there won't be one more time, I mean one more extra time. Here there will be one extra time. The loop will work one extra time. So that's the difference. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos. In the next video, I'll be taking a continue and break, exit, then switch statement, etc. Thank you.